In an earlier video, we talked about the belt bogging down, and this is, in the same family about the walking belt losing power. My treadmill loses power, and power can either mean speed or torque. The belt is losing its ability to push the user down the length of the treadmill frame. We've discussed mechanical reasons, electronic reasons. The first reason that we come to seemingly, almost all the time in terms of some sort of drivability issue with the belt and with the walking belt is belt and deck wear. That's what a lot of our stuff comes back to, and it is a wear item. These things need to be replaced and lubricated, so you need to look at that first. But initially, you'll step on the treadmill and the belt will lose its ability to push you down the treadmill frame. Of course, belt deck wear, we have the fact that the belt could be too loose, the walking belt. The motor drive belt underneath the hood that I showed you in an earlier video could be too loose. You also could have the inverse, that you've tightened the drive belt and walking belt so much that the treadmill motor is bouncing off the current limiter of the controller, and once you load it up with the weight of your foot and your body weight, it's hitting its current limiter and not pushing you down the frame of the treadmill, not moving the user on the belt. So you can have a too loose or too tight problem with the belt, walking belt or motor drive belt. You could have a problem with the drive motor, whether it be a conductivity problem with the motor brushes have worn and you're not getting, the brushes have gotten shorter, you don't have the same sort of pressure with the brush spring, and you're not getting that efficient voltage transfer into the motor, and it's having trouble maintaining a constant speed. Or another phenomenon mentioned in this section is the motor demagnetizing. You have a north and south pole magnet. One of them kind of loses its polarity and the motor runs terribly and it needs to be replaced. Don't see that as often as brush issues. Another issue that happens on machines, especially if there is a plastic drive pulley on the front roller, is that the front roller pulley comes loose off the roller tube. And you'll step on the treadmill, will work fine, run, speed up, until you stand on it. And you might even be able to walk a couple of steps, but then it'll just slip and you'll almost go over the front of the console. Make sure that pulley is secure on that front roller tube. Thanks.